Hello and welcome to another episode of Soap Goes to the Oscars. This is going to be episode 7, and it is for the movie The Patriot. Now, a few things about this. One, The Patriot is not available to watch. According to Wikipedia, it is the only Best Picture Academy Award nominee for which no complete or near complete copy has been found. So originally, I just skipped over this one. And as I'm recording this on June 10th, 2024, I'm actually about to record episode 34 of the podcast, the 34th movie I have watched. And I discovered that in the next round of Oscars, which would be the 7th award ceremony, that there's another movie called The White Parade, which is very difficult and or impossible to find as well. That there's very little of that remaining. There's basically 3 movies: The Patriot, East Lynne, and The White Parade, that are full copies don't exist. And East Lynne, I was able to find something on YouTube and watch it. I think it was missing a little bit of the end, but I was able to watch. Whereas from what I've been able to find, The Patriot for sure is not available, and The White Parade is likely not available either. So what I decided to do was, instead of just skipping over them, I'll just kind of, read a little bit about them and, just talk about what I'm reading in Wikipedia, basically. But that way I at least have a filler episode. And if I ever did come across a copy, I could always go back and add to the episode. Again, this is The Patriot. It's a 1928 film. It's apparently semi-autobiographical, directed by Ernst Lubitsch. This was released by Paramount Pictures. It features synchronized music and sound effects with some talking sequences depicting the story of Emperor Paul I of Russia. The plot revolves around Count Palin's plot to remove the mad Tsar from the throne, eventually leading to the Tsar's death. The film stars Emil Jannings, Florence Vidor, and Louis Stone. It won the Academy Award for Best Writing and was nominated for several other categories. However, only fragments of the film remain, with no complete copy found to date. So just to go through the credits here a little more thoroughly, it's directed by Ernst Lubitsch, written by Hans Kraly, Alfred Newman, not the Mad Magazine guy. Actually, he wrote the novel. Ashley Dukes wrote the play. Dmitry Mazurovsky also wrote the play. Starring Emil Jannings, Florence Vidor, Louis Stone, Neil Hamilton. Cinematography by Bert Glennon. Edited by Ernst Lubitsch. Music by Max Bergunker. Distributed by Paramount and released on August 17th, 1928. So the plot is, it's 18th century Russia. Tsar Paul is surrounded by murderous plots and trusts only Count Palin. Palin wishes to protect his friend, the Mad King, but because of the horror of the king's act, he feels he must remove him from the throne. Stefan, who is whipped by the Tsar for not having the correct number of buttons on his gaiters, joins the Count in the plot. The Crown Prince is horrified by their plans and warns his father, who, having no love for his son, places him under arrest for his foolish accusations. Palin uses his mistress, Countess Osterman, to lure the Tsar into the bedroom where she tells him of the plot. The Tsar summons Palin, who reassures him of his loyalty. Later that night, the Count and Stefan enter his bedroom, and presently the Tsar is dead. But moments later, Stefan turns a pistol on Palin. As the Count lies dying on the floor, the Countess appears and embraces Palin as he says, "I have been a bad friend and lover, but I have been a patriot." It was also nominated for Best Art Direction, Best Actor. It was the last part talkie that was nominated for Best Picture. It was remade in 1938 as The Patriot again. And under preservation status on Wikipedia, it says only pieces of this film are left, including trailers. The UCLA Film and Television Archive is in possession of 2,500 feet of footage out of 10,000. So about a quarter of the film. And one reel was found in Portugal, but to date, no complete copy has been located. So yeah, this will be a pretty quick one. I just figured, like I said, that I would kind of put in placeholders for these. And because of this, I have to renumber all of the podcasts that I've recorded. So if you hear me saying this is episode 10 and it sounds different from the rest of the episode, that's why, because I'm going to go back and insert the correct numbered podcasts into each recording. So that'll be fun, but it's on my own doing. And I'll probably, like I said, I was able to watch East Lynne, so I have a review of that. But the White Parade, I'll probably have to do the same thing. And I also figured that going forward, I can do this because I had always planned that if I couldn't find a movie, but it was available, it just maybe wasn't available right now, that I would just skip it and try to come back to it. So I figure if I can do these sort of placeholder episodes, that'll keep me sort of in line with, all the movies will be with their correct ceremony. And even if I don't have a review of it at the time, I can just kind of read what the movie's about like this. And then I could always go back when I am able to get it and add in the review. So that's how we're going to do it. So that's all I've got for this one. See you next time.